Hello everyone. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Remember to always look out for number one, yourself. You come first always. Never underestimate the power of prayers. It could have been someone's prayer that God answered that saved you. So pray for everyone. Pray for someone else. So, 8-year-old little Danielle Rowe was kidnapped from her Breton school and found later with her throat slashed. And there's been a lot of back and forth between her mother's side of the family and her father's side of the family, as everyone's character is now under criticism, as it is alleged the father used to beat the mother and put her out on the street even at nights when they have their domestic argument turn violent. It is said when the mother goes to report any form of abuse by the father to the police station, allegedly they done nothing because the father is also a police officer. They eventually separated. To spite her, the mother, it's alleged that he did nothing really to help with little Daniela. But Daniela's mother did say his mother, Daniela's grandmother, would be the one that mostly would help from time to time. However, the vibe surrounding the death of little Daniela was that the death of the 8-year-old had to do with the father, whether directly or indirectly. And that has been the whole aura of the murder of little Daniela. The father, realizing that that is the case, allegedly put out that the mother is mixed up as well because she mixed up with the gay lifestyle and could be someone from that group revenge. There was also a picture of the mother and a lady friend upon her social media, which was said to be her lesbian lover or partner, which turned out to be a picture of her and her best friend out at a party, which was taken down as people, because of the accusation, were using it to make it seem they were lovers, which they were not. Then there was an earlier allegation that some bad man that the father, who is a police officer, had sent to prison, had taken revenge by taking out his daughter for revenge. Then that turned up a dead end because there was no proof of that. Then it went back to the main suspicion falling on the dad. As based on the alleged action of the father, over the years mostly he was the strongest suspect, well, at least based on social media police and detectives. He came out on social media in a phone call professing his love for his child and that he would have never hurt her, and that the relationship with his daughter and him was hampered because of the child's mother and they don't get along. But he and his daughter had a strong bond and he loved her very much. Is his only girl child. The police then put out an AI profile of a woman who would have been the person that had gone to pick up the child from the Breton school. As we go forward, here comes funeral day for little Daniela, that turned out to be a whole circus, as the day was overrun by drama and confrontation, as they are saying that politics played a part in the whole service lineup, and Daniela's mother's side of family was not able to take part in the event the way they wanted to, so the family walked out the church. So even on the day of little Daniela sent off, she never get to be sent off in peace. However, the police continued their investigations. Then soon after, we got breaking news. They arrested and charged someone for the murder of little 8-year-old Daniela. The surprising but not so surprising thing is that the person arrested is a lover of the father. one of the father women. Can you imagine? So on August 28, 2023, dental assistant 30-year-old Coyote Satchel was positively identified as the woman who abducted 8-year-old Danielle Rowe on Thursday, June 8, and later slashed her throat. Coyote Satchel was charged with abduction and murder following a question and answer session. One more question I think I would have asked is, who drove the car, and does she own a car, and did she drive herself? Hopefully more info will come out soon. So soon after this, Danielle's mother came out on social media saying as a mother, she felt it in her gut. It came from the side of the father. What happened to Danielle is because of her father, as his lifestyle is controversial and it is alleged that he has AIDS, and possibly the reason this woman would be so angry to go after his daughter to hurt her could be she have contracted the HIV virus, and in her confusion she lashed out at the easiest target, his daughter, as he has 2 other children, 2 sons. She could not access them as one son lives overseas and the other lives in Portland. So possibly little 8-year-old Daniela was killed because she was the easiest target, closest to hurt him back for messing up her life. Her mother, however, emphasizes how she is so desperately trying to stay sane over this whole ordeal. Soon after, the grandmother came out in defense of her son, Danielle Rowe's father, blasting Danielle's mother as not being a proper or decent person, and how the whole of Danielle's mother family bagga, and that her son tried to be there for his daughter, and she was her only granddaughter, and she was well loved. She tried to refute claims of any abusive relationship between the 2 of them, basically saying she was there to prevent many volatile situations between them. Even though the mother tried to go around the fact that there was abuse, she proved actually that there was abuse. And I wonder why she never came out long time as a grandmother before someone was arrested. Or was it she was in doubt somewhere in the back of her head what had happened to Daniela and who had done it? Anyway, social media is in a frenzy, as now someone is arrested and it turns out to be the lover of the father. So Andre Stevenson did a show on this soon after the father came out blasting Andre Stevens and the mother of his child for trying to tarnish his name. So he says he's begging them to just let go his name. In an audio message gone viral on social media, in his own voice, he addressed himself as Danielle Rowe's father, Corporal Noval Rowe, as he is trying to end speculation and allegations swirling around his name following the death of his 8-year-old daughter. And he pointed to Andre Stevens and the mother of his child as the main rumor mongers, according to his voice note. He said Andre Stevenson need to show more empathy towards him because he has lost his daughter, and to stop doing this for views and likes on YouTube. He continued to slander of his name. He further stated Andre recently claims he had lost a mother who was murdered, and if he really felt any semblance of grief, he would be more sympathetic to his loss of his daughter. So he's begging Andre Stevenson to behave like a human being. Because if Andre Stevenson really felt lost, he would really know what it feels like to lose someone he loved. He said despite what people think, he assisted the police in their investigations by giving names of previous partners, pictures, addresses, and phone number. So he's asking Andre Stevens to keep his name out of his mouth. He further says he went through hell with Danielle's mother, and he has been a big help to her in her life when she needed it most. He called her con artist, who says she wants to kill him, and he continued his rant about how evil she is. The long and short now, we near the end, and someone is charged for her murder. Let's hope we don't get any more surprises, and we look forward to seeing justice for Daniela, by the sentencing being the death penalty, no less than life. This little 8-year-old Danielle Rowe went through a tumultuous life and a gruesome death, and even in death she cannot rest in peace. So let's hope onwards she get full justice and eventually get eternal peace. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to my platform please. Love you all. Bye for now.